How high do you go? It's rather bloody here. Somebody get a mop. What a cool looking zone. Look at this visual. Seriously, like a slightly polished up version of this would go right into Bloodborne. Definitely the blood spatters need to be cleaned up because they look like something from Half-Life 2. They look like a source mod. Like this, oh my goodness, this visual, this landscape is fantastic. A long walk for a couple items. Lots of corpses up here. Gotta wonder who's doing that at some point. Silver catalyst. All that walk for that. Hello. Somebody's got a key. I would like that key, sir. Can I have your key? Bunch of people praying. You can't accuse them of not having a consistent theme for their games. All the way from Demon's Souls to Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3, like front to back of their most recent to most distant games in this subcategory, and you can see so many reoccurring themes. These desperate, malnourished, corpse-like people praying to various beautiful things at various locations, or lynching monsters, and all these signs of darkness. Equal parts Lovecraft, Junji Ito, and Devilman, actually. And of course Berserk, although the incestuous nature of all of these inspirations makes it a really confusing web, where some of them become redundant. Like Junji Ito is probably inspired enough by Lovecraft that it's pointless to even say when something has to do with Junji Ito. Maybe. There's a metaphor in here. You don't reopen, right? I'm good. You have a distressing number of arms. Has anyone told you that about yourself? There we go. Although I did recently watch an anime where Satan was represented by a 8-winged hermaphrodite, so stuff happens, I guess. The interesting thing is seeing where people decide to put all the wings when they're told to draw a character that has 8 wings. The locations just get interesting. Nope, you don't open, do you? 'Cause you're probably the boundary of the entire map, aren't you? I'm pleased I haven't died yet. Makes it significantly more time consuming to get around in here. You gotta reconfigure where you're going based on the fact that you've now died and the enemies have respawned. There we go. Same path, other side. We gotta say hi to Mr. Goldie Man. There's a broken piece of debris on the floor here to indicate that this is here, so you can notice the right spot. There's definitely an item. Have I really been acquiring any healing items at all? I got one more full moon grass that I started with. I might have gotten a few late moon over the course of it. I haven't gotten a single one of the two. I haven't gotten a single half or crescent this entire run. Weird. They're just stingy with heals this chapter. Howdy. How you doing?
What do you want? I am a humble servant. I do not wish to interfere. I won't cause you trouble. I won't. What?
Yeah, that's mandatory. Prison of Hope. Special key. I actually don't remember what that one's for. It seems to be a special cell key. Cast iron key with etched area bored out. Seems to be a key to a special cell. That's frustratingly vague, although it even has a different symbol on top. Oh, same one as the warden's key. There's some location, somewhere in the game, that I can now open. Huzzah. I might have to go back and recheck everything now, because if I come back later, then I'll have to deal with the fact that all the freaking doors will be open, and that'll suck. No, so not the doors will be open. The enemies will have respawned, is what I mean to say. Should I pre-heal? I do not have a lot of souls, wow. I should probably pre-heal just in case. It'd really suck to start over for this reason. Chip damage. Who's attacking me? Oh, you're invisible. Okay, I was like, where the hell? They're just actually invisible. Confusing. Debris, break my fall. Ow. Hello. Could you stop that? What you doing? What you doing? What you up to? That was rather aggressive, you know that? Woohoo! You doing alright? Oh, that looks like it staggered you a bit. Not feeling so hot about that? There we go. Very impolite thing you did back there. At least you're sorry, though. Okay, moonsight. 2 stones of ephemeral eyes. How's my total? Oh wow! Look at all those souls are from this chapter. Because I used them all. 17 stones of ephemeral eyes. I got a lot of humanity at the moment. We're in a good place. Oh. Got caught off guard by that animation. I was like, oh, what did I do? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to activate that. Not going that way. I'm gonna loop back in a little bit. I gotta double check. See what this key opens. Hey, Mr. Frake, how you doing? There we go.
Magnificent. I never expected to get out of there alive. My name is Frake. I am known as a sage. I thought my magic would give me an edge against these demons, but how wrong I was. I have been enfeebled by my long imprisonment, but I can still move my legs, and I can make it back to the Nexus. I thank the stars that I escaped when I did. I owe you my life. I have been but I can...
Jerry's stiletto, is that what it was called? It's a really funny weapon. Yeah, Jerry's stiletto. It's just a funny name. Another rapier weapon. It was made by Jerry, a friend of Sage Frake, the Visionary, who is known for his magical crafts. It steals a small amount of MP from its targets. I am returned. Can you turn this thing back on? No. I was curious. Alright, big bad boss. If you're wondering why I killed that thing, it's because this game is comparable to the Medusa monster, and this fight's comparable to the Medusa monster, in that there is a thing outside of the boss fight that makes the boss harder. And if you take care of it, then the boss is easier. Also comparable to Gaping Demon? Is Gaping Demon or Dragon? God damn it. I've corrected myself so many times that I still never remember it. But yeah, I believe he keeps healing the boss. Yeah, there's no, this definitely isn't any of that, Japanese culture taking a jab at Christianity at all. She's even got bread in one of her hands. Oh, it's the Fool's Idol theme. Hi there. Give me a second, I want this item. There we go. It's such a good song. Oh, too late. Another one of the songs that I used in the Final Fantasy Type 0 thing to get around all the damn copyright music in that game. Ow, rude. Ow, rude. You're not real. So her trick is that there's a bunch of copies of her, and only one of them's the real one. So I think it's often just the one that's far away. Another item. Hi there. Nope. Not the real one? Oh, you are the real one. You're right here. Okay. Owie. Interesting strat you got there, hanging out right next to me like that. Hey there. Nope, not that one. Ow. Actually running out of health. So she does basic projectiles, and then she does paralysis zones. Mostly a threat for newer players that don't have the healing supply to deal with her. Uh-oh. Did you go all the way back to the beginning? Yep. Down. I love that theme. It's just the really slow, creepy piano, but then it slowly layers in these increasingly weird, discordant tones as it just has these overlapping rhythms, and I don't know the right words for all this shit because I'm not a music major, but it keeps getting faster, and it starts to feel like something falling, like a musical instrument slowly tumbling down the stairs and gaining speed and like becoming more and more urgent, which fits the fact that the fight itself is also becoming more and more difficult if you're not on top of it, because she's spawning more and more copies of her, and all the different copies of her are attacking. She's also just a creepy concept. She's a creepy villain that's manipulating people and taking advantage of whatever the hell is going on around here. Has a whole church that she's running. Always with this strange fixation on being carried about by gargoyles. And that's a cool ass zone too, but we're done here. There's no like weird items, are there? The doll demon's soul. That's a good zone too. I really like this world. Also, yes. Any of you Bloodborne players that never played Demon's Souls might be spying a certain thing over there that looks familiar. Looks a lot like a certain mandatory nightmare location. Was that mandatory? I actually have trouble remembering some of the structure of Demon's Souls now. Bloodborne. It's been a while. How are we doing on levels?
Thou seeketh soul, then soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost,
almost 2 levels, we're
drawn
close.
from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
I'm honestly a little torn. Could go more into strength, but it barely affects things anyway. More health gives me more health, which helps with the item burden so I can carry stuff better too.
Art thou done?
I'm almost done. I need to redo this. Could also just go all in and just use all of them and see how much that gives me. Deal with this problem though, because I am way overfilled. The baby's nail. Got this during the boss fight. A dagger coated with plague. The blade is curved like a talon. Often used by women and children for assassination. Among the various unique weapons, this one is especially sinister. All you need is 7 strength and no other stats. It doesn't even inflict poison, it inflicts plague. Ugh. That's a bad time. It's a really bad time. Uses a different ammo type entirely, technically useful. I have bolts I can use at this point. I've got 2 sets of fluted armor. Bit overkill. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. It's fine. Oh, that's why I came here. You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take that from you. They're 2,000 each. Oh wow, yeah. This is where all the souls were hiding. I got more physical souls than I did souls from killing things, which makes sense because the enemies in that zone are super weak. They're mostly the crappy slaves over and over again. A handful of, there's a handful of the squid faces, but even those aren't worth that much. Then after you burn through all the squid faces, there's the one invasion enemy that gives you 1,000, and then there's the boss fight. So you really just don't get much from the run itself. But look at this. We're already past 2,000, 20,000. Last one. Dude, that added up. Thou seeketh soul power, do you not?
Key to life's ether.
Open up that vit.
Art thou done?
Vit's a little higher, which affects equip load, 174. Oh, that's because I still have the ring on. There we go. So you should be here now, right? There he is. You want me to free him?
You saved Sage Frake, did you not? Then I was right to bend the rules and teach you a few tricks. Nevertheless, I'm grateful to you. Do you see how important selfless acts are in this dreary world? What is it? Are you still begging for magic lessons? Ah, so be it.
Oh, wow.
Better than having you bother Sage Frake.
You're kind of a prick, aren't you? It's like I just did the big mission you wanted me to do so desperately, and then you're gonna be rude afterwards. Could pick up a spell if I want to. A few other things that don't hurt. Slightly reduces damage taken. Well, I slightly care. Cant weapon's probably one of the better ones just to have, but I believe it consumes a lot. Cast it 3 times, it looks like. Also more expensive than what I have on me right now.
Sage Frake prefers to work alone. Do not dare to bother him by gabbing about trifling nonsense. He is on the verge of discovering something that will rival even the demon souls. He is on the verge of...
Honestly, I dare to babble on about whatever I feel like, because I saved his life, dick.
I have a proposal for you. Could you bring your demon souls to me? As I determine more about the essence of the soul, I can teach you new magic. A demon soul is no mere amalgamation of lesser souls. You have your wits about you. Surely you understand me. Do you have a connection to the disciples? Do not pay attention to them if they speak poorly of me and my magic. Prayer is for the foolish, quaint, and soon to be dead. And heaven forbid the day you find out what their so-called God really is. I was defeated and captured by the Golden Elder beyond that dungeon. Beware of him, for he manipulates souls. He has power over dark souls, those susceptible to madness and paranoia. I know of 3 human leaders who became demons. King Alant of Boletaria, Astraea of the Valley of Defilement, and the Golden Elder of Latria. They have proven that humans can evolve to a higher state. We were wrong to assume that only demons could do demon work. He has power over dark souls, those susceptible to madness and paranoia.
That's important. So he just outright says that King Alant of Boletaria is a demon, period, at this point. Soul Array. Is that all you get from Doll Demon? I think that was effective, but the really big one was the Homing Crystal Soul Mass. Apparently don't get from them. You can get Warding from the Iron Demon Soul, Poison Cloud from the Wriggling Demon Soul. So your choice here is that you can turn a bunch of these different items, these different souls, either into a high-level weapon or a high-level spell. And the path to getting the weapons is much more convoluted and involves looking things up on spreadsheets on the internet mostly, in order to even come across most of them. But the ones for boss souls turning into spells are all nicely listed out here, for those that want them.
I am fully prepared. Please fetch more demon souls. I can still be patient, my fine magician friend.
Anyone else make it back? I seem to remember somebody making camp right here, but I don't think we have them. And somehow I'm guessing I didn't find the items I need for upgrading my weapon. Nope. No chunks or shards of Heartstone were found this day. Thanks.
Deep inside Stonefang, the bone.
That's the same dialogue as before.
No
No interest, eh? Is he still seeking yeah, you're still here, doing your thing.
I swear that I will catch that blasted hyena someday soon. He fooled me and kicked the Honorable One down a trap door behind the altar of a shrine. I lost my nerve and very swiftly fled out of that place. I swear that I will...
Even that is reused? Interesting. Patches the hyena, who hates clerics. Some clerics go on a mission together. Their leader is kicked down a hole by Patches, and there's even a bowl cut character that's the coward of the group, basically, or some kind of traitor. He wasn't on that run in Dark Souls, I don't think, so he was separate before then, but still, like, there's a lot of repeating elements even there that I don't think I remembered before.
Oh, fellow disciple, you seek the power of God? Do you know Saint Urbain? Saint Urbain is a true sage. He can hear the voice of God. But that despondent disciple over there claims that he has fallen in a trap behind the altar. I hate to think that such misfortune could have befallen so eminent a man. We intend to leave shortly for the altar to rescue Saint Urbain. God has ordered it done, and we are his disciples. I am afraid we may not meet again for quite some time. We intend to leave.
It is remarkable how it's basically the same plot line, just outright.
My grandfather had unusual tastes. He often visited Stonefang Mine, where he collected rocks of all shapes and sizes. Most of them had no value. But among them, he found a miracle stone shard, which he gave to me. Could this too be a sign from God? But among them, could...
Anything new from you, Mr. Crestfallen?
Who are you? I don't remember anything.
Alright, he's in good shape. He's not gonna last much longer, is he? Estrava seems to just expect that you'll approach from this side, which is the least convenient side. It's the longest distance. Just judging by his head tilt. What are you up to?
But perhaps our age will see the rise of new heroes, such as yourself.
Alright, that's probably it for now. The dice roll determines what comes next.
Well, we've been long acquainted, so... Well, I have news for them. Praying has not put food in my mouth, nor anyone else's.